Fast, accurate, and every day. First Defense Weather.
And weather is definitely the story. The blizzard warning stays in effect for the entire southern tier, all the counties that you see here shaded in red. That goes until 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. The lake effect snow warning stays in effect for Erie and Crawford County in Pennsylvania until 6 p.m. Saturday. And the main reason this blizzard warning was issued was it's not just the snow, even though the snow will be heavy. It is the winds. The winds are going to be blowing it around today, tonight, and then early tomorrow. And we're talking about whiteout conditions, hazardous travel. So if you don't have to go anywhere, the advice is don't. If you don't have anywhere to go, just stay home if you don't have anywhere to go, because traveling will become hazardous when you start getting into whiteouts and near zero visibility. In terms of the snowfall, this is what we've had so far this morning. These are the totals that came in from last night and this morning. Corey and Cattaraugus, 7 inches. Gowanda, 5.3. Jamestown, 4.8. Also in Harbor Creek, 4.8. In Perrysburg at 4.6 inches. We're going to add a little bit more to this. Stress the word a little bit, I guess. A little bit more to this as we go tonight. Essentially as we go today, tonight, and then through the next couple of days with lake effects. So in terms of the impacts here, it's still wind and snowfall are our two main impacts that we're looking at here. But also keep in mind the temperatures are down. The air temperatures are down into the 20s, and with a very robust north to northwest wind, it's not going to take much to produce a wind chill index. So wind chills are going to be a factor, and as I just told you, travel is going to become a problem. So again, the advice we keep saying: if you don't have anywhere to go, don't, because it's just going to be hazardous. Future scan through the day, you can see that the widespread snow tapering off with the storm system that passed off to our east. Then the lake effect gets going. That stays tonight. Now, as we get into tomorrow, a lot of the model guidance has shown kind of a little break in the coverage, and then it regenerates again going Friday night into Saturday. But the winds are going to come down a little bit Friday and Saturday, so the winds are not going to be as strong, but there still could be some heavy snow within this. Speaking of the winds, this is where they're headed here. The wind gusts here, this particular model might actually be underplaying some of these wind gusts a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if areas near the Lake Erie shoreline and maybe up in the highest hills of the southern tier could top 50 mile per hour wind gusts by this afternoon. So by this afternoon and tonight, that'll be the time frame for the strongest winds. As we head into tomorrow, the winds will start to subside somewhat, but again, when you've got heavy snow, even a wind gust of 31 miles per hour in Jamestown, 27 in Warren, that's still going to produce blowing snow and near whiteout. So just be ready for that as you head out the door if you are going somewhere tomorrow. So additional snowfall accumulations on top of what we already have. In this dark pink area right here, we're looking at about 8 to 12 inches. Now, please keep in mind, this is all elevation based. As often is the case with lake effect, the highest hills are likely going to get the most of this. So about an additional 8 to 12 inches here. I wouldn't be surprised if some spots actually go above this 12-inch range. Definitely not out of the question here. And in this larger pink area here, about 7 to 10 inches, 5 to 8 once you drop further south and west as you lose some of that lake connection. But you can see where the lake effect is going to be focusing right in here. That is where the heaviest amounts of the snow will be. This goes all the way through Saturday. So it's going to be shovelable, it's going to be plowable, but the big story is really the winds and the lake effect today, tonight, and then early tomorrow. The winds die down again going into Friday, but again, it's still going to be lake effect. So here we go with the 7-day, 21 tomorrow, and again, it's not going to be feeling like that with a robust wind early on in the day. Lake effect snow continues on Saturday, 23. We're still in the freezer on Sunday with a few leftover lake flakes, but just as it has been this winter, we shoot right back up to an above average pattern early next week. 43 Monday, 51 next Tuesday, and 49 on Wednesday. Hope you haven't gotten whiplash by this weather, because it's up and down once again.